Here we are going to have a quick review on activity diagram. This is a basic of UML diagram out of set of UML diagram. One activity diagram is shown here. We know what are the types of UML. There are three basic categories of UML: structural, behavioral, and interaction diagrams, out of which structural contains class, component, object, deployment, composite, and package. Behavioral has state machine, use case, and activity that we are going to discuss today. And interaction diagram has timing, communication, and sequence diagram. The basic symbols or notations that are used in activity diagram is shown here. An activity is some task which needs to be done. It is one activity is followed by another activity, and there is a communication that goes on between these activities. So this communication which happens between two activity has we have another notation for it, that is transmission flow, shown with an arrow, which shows a flow of control from one action to other action. Another notation for the start or the initial node is shown by a dark circle, and ending node is shown by encircled with a dark circle. That is called as final node. One of the notation for synchronizing various actions to one is called as synchronization bar. There are two types of synchronization bar, that is join and fork. For the fork, as a name itself, you know that it is a fork like structure. We have one input and many output from it, two outputs. Through a black bar or horizontal or vertical line, that is called as synchronization bar. Join is opposite of fork, that is you have two or more inputs and one single output is leaving from that to another activity. So these are the basic notations. You have initial node, you have final node, dark circle with encircled in another circle. Activity node, you can see its borders are circled for activity. Then you have a control flow, you have a decision boundary, decision box, which is diamond like structure. You have fork as your synchronization bar, join, and you have swim lanes, which is very important part in activity diagram. These swim lanes are used to segregate the set of actions performed by one entity or one user, okay, or one object. So we'll see that in example here. This is an example for fork and join. You can see for fork you have one input and multiple outputs. For join you have multiple inputs and one output. This decision or merge, that notations that we use, decision is a diamond with one flow entering and several flow leaving, which includes yes or no state. And merge is opposite of decision, wherein you have multiple several flows entering and one leaving. This implication is that all incoming flow to reach this point until process continues. Then we have flow final, that is the circle with cross though it through it. This indicates that the process has stopped at this point. And swim lane, as I said, a partition in activity diagram by means of dash line, which are called as swim lanes. This swim lane may be horizontal or vertical, and each zone represents the responsibilities or actions performed by that department. Difference between join and merge, you can see that merge is a diamond like structure and join is a synchronization bar, wherein join has multiple inputs and you provide one output leaving from it. Merge also have multiple input and one single output leaving from it, but the join is different from merge in that the join synchronizes two inflows and produces a single outflow. Outflow from a join cannot execute until all inflows have been received. So unless and until all the inputs are received, output will not be provided by join. Wherein in merge, it passes any control flow straight through it. If two or more inflows are received by a merge symbol, the action pointed by it to its outflow is executed two or more times. So as your input is available in merge, it will provide an action or a flow to the next action. This is an example of activity diagram. Passenger arrives at check-in. Then this is an activity passed on to through a transmission flow to another activity. Passenger checks in. If check-in is not okay, it will stop. If it is okay, then it goes to passenger board. Along with that, it has another activity which is performed parallelly, passing through fork. Luggage is loaded into aeroplane, and when both these activities are performed together, the airplane moves towards runway. So a join comes into picture in this, and then there is a end state. So this is all about activity diagram. Thank you.